Hello and welcome to my Pick Three at a Glance family and viewers. Thank all the new subscribers that signed up and have faith in the Pick Three at a Glance system. I'm just going to let you know I'll be here every day giving a strategy session and a tutorial for newcomers, and I'm looking and I'm going to give you my best to help you learn the Pick Three at a strategy system, which I call it my baby. I guess you can say created, invented. I don't know. I gotta say I created the system because, like so many people, I was losing pretty bad in the Pick Three, and it's overwhelming. It causes mood swings. You miss your numbers, and you be upset with yourself, or you play a number for 10, 12 days straight. As soon as you fall off of it, here it come, or you go to play the number or meant to play the number and you don't play it and it come, and a lot of different things. So when I came up with the Pick Three at a Glance strategy, that kind of killed all that, because I knew about the law average on numbers, and I was looking for a way to track the numbers that would be pretty successful to see how the numbers was falling. And I came up with this system with 22 easy numbers. And I also realized I didn't have to use the tic-tac-toes, the date sums, the grids, the flips, and the 100 different mirror rundowns and stuff. And I was following everybody, and it just seemed wasn't clicking for me. So I came up with the Pick Three at a Glance strategy, and I hope it be as beneficial to everyone as it has for me. My system works for all states, and anywhere in the world when they're using Pick Three with 1,000 numbers, and nothing but that. So I say Pick Three is teachable and doable, and it is. I can explain this system in 30 minutes. Once a person do the 1-1 rundown on those 20 numbers, they got all 1,000 numbers. If they do the straight with the 6-way combinations, and they do the doubles with the 3-way combinations, and the triples, total 1,000 numbers, and you're going to have 22 columns that you just need to check and check off, and you're going to know at all times where your numbers are and why you plan them. And then I came up with 4 more simple strategies with at a glance that you'll follow, and a lot of times you'll be able to call the numbers you're going to hit straight, and you'll know why you plan the numbers. Another thing about the strategy is you'll know why you plan the numbers, and like I said, if you don't know why you plan the number, don't play it. But with this system, you'll always know why you plan your numbers. And when a number fall off, you know how it fell off, you know what happened, and you'll be able to hold on to your numbers longer, because you're going to be actually seeing what's going on. And all numbers rotate different in all states. That's why it's imperative, if you're going to be successful at Pick Three, that you track your own numbers. I think it's a small sacrifice compared to the money that you're going to probably be spending trying to win, unless you're playing for fun. If you're playing for fun, that's a different story. But me personally, I hate to lose when I'm playing for fun. So I don't like playing cards. If I'm losing, I don't like losing nothing. But that's just the way I'm built, But I enjoy playing Pick Three because I win with my system. So. And I hope that you enjoy the system just as well as you enjoy the winning. And maybe you can teach somebody else that might want to learn it. It's a very simple system. So I welcome everybody again. Please like, subscribe, comment, and help my channel grow. I don't know what's going on YouTube. I get people that subscribing, and sometimes they'll show me who the subscribers are, and sometimes they don't. Or I guess I'll get it 2 days later. I don't know what's going on with YouTube on that. When I first started, every time somebody subscribed, I got a notice. Now I'm not getting any notices. on people subscribing. But whoever you are, I really, really appreciate you coming on board and helping me make the channel grow and getting this system out to a lot of other people that could really benefit from it. So as usual, I start with the 1-1 rundown. That's the only rundown you're going to need with this system and with my strategy. Like I said, you don't need all those other 100 different rundowns with my system. And everything's in numerical order and easy to understand. So I always start with the number that fell the day before, and in Missouri evening, that number was 440, and I'll do the 1-1 rundown on it. Here we have 440, came August the 18th, 2022. Today is August the 19th, 2022. I always keep the dates up so anybody want to scan through, they can always see the dates and, study what I'm doing here. And I try to make everything easy, and I try to get better and better at it every day to make sure everybody, is comfortable with the way I'm teaching it. And then if you got any feedback that could help me do better, please make a comment or something so I'll know if you're not getting something. Okay, last time, and I like to post this just to give people perspective of what's going on with the numbers. Last time this number fell like this, Missouri evenings, through my record, was April 18th, 2014. So that's why I'm saying it takes a while for those 1,000 numbers to rotate through 3 years on average. That's why you need a tracking system to know how you're going to play the numbers and how to hit them. All right? And this being a double, it can come 3 different ways. It can come 440, 404, or 044. Okay? Now, for here, we want to find out where this 440 is on the Pick 3 at a glance sheet and in what column. All right? Now, what we do is take the 444, do a 1-1 rundown. It's the only rundown you'll have to use. And all you're doing is adding 1 to the 4. And you add 1 to 4, you get 5. 1 to 5, you get 6. 1 to 6, you get 7. 1 to 7, you get 8. 1 to 8, you get 9. 1 to 9, you get 0. Not 1 to 9, you get 10. I'm sorry. But you don't use the 1. 1 to 0, you get 1. 1 to 2, you get 3. 1 to 3, you get 4. Same number at the bottom, you get at the top, you know you added correctly. It's really easy because all you're doing, you add the 1, you got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then you add the 0, and you know why you're using just the 0. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. You're done. Same thing here with the 0. You start with 0. All you're doing is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then back at the 0, top, bottom. That's why I use it. It's simple and it's easy. That what created this Pick 3 at a glance sheet. Now here we have all these other base numbers that creates the 1,000 sheet. You got 22 columns. All these are the 22 columns here. Okay? And these numbers are 012, 013, 014, 015, 016, 017, 018, 024, 025, 026, 027, and 037. That's the 12 numbers. These numbers are used to make the 1,000 numbers, Pick 3 numbers. Then the doubles here, you got 001, 002, 003, 004, 005, 011, 022, 033, 044, and triple zeros. All right? You only got the 10 numbers. Well, 10 numbers to make up the rest of the 1,000 numbers. Now, this 440, we already see one of the base numbers is 440, but it's 044. And it's going to be in column 9. No, column 10 on here. Column 10, 044. Okay, I see what I did. Yeah, it's in column 10. But here I got column 9. I got to change something here. These not matching up, but I just noticed that. I don't know how that happened. But it is column 10. Yeah, I know how I did it. This is column 10. All right. So you go to column 10 for the 044. And here it is, column 10. And the number is just out as 044 instead of 440. And you mark it off. Bam. Just like that. Okay? Now you're done as far as finding that number. This sheet here, all these marks here are because I'm carrying this sheet for the whole year. This would be like I would do my yearly sheet, and I mark all the way to see what numbers are being left. But I do a monthly sheet so I can track every month how the numbers are falling with the same sheet. So I can always tell if a number didn't fall off a column. Say a number didn't fall off this column here for 3 months, then I will know that the column haven't hit in 3 months. So when I hit whatever my numbers that I'm playing, my daily play numbers, I know where to go get my next set of numbers. Because if you got 90 days, 9 out of 10, something's going to fall off that column within 3 to 4 months. And that's why I say you'll see how these numbers roll and how these numbers don't hit. And trying to play and hit a number every day just ain't part of the program. It's just not part. There's no way you're gonna figure out what system gonna tell you what number is coming the next day. You only got 1 in 1,000 odds. You got 365 days in a year. You got 1,000 numbers, and it takes almost three. That's a third of the 1,000. That takes almost 3 years for all these numbers to rotate. If you check this board off all year, it's going to take about 3 years where you check off every number and won't no number be left. None, where there'll be no number left. So that's how I know. That's why you need a tracking system to track the numbers. All right. Now, another thing about this system here is that the mirrors, what they call a mirror, which is kind of valuable with the system here and useful, is you have a mirror or sister number all included in this rundown here. And the mirror numbers, but they is the numbers that are opposite of each other. Let's say you got 000 to 499 and 599. I'm sorry, 000 to 499 and 500 to 999 to 999s. You have your top numbers and your bottom numbers. This grid here represents that. So, in here, a 1 is the opposite of a 6, 6 opposite of 1, 2 opposite of a 7, 7 opposite of 2, 3 opposite of 8, 8 opposite of 3, 4 opposite of 9, 9 opposite of 4, 5 opposite of 0, 0 opposite of 5. Okay? Say you're playing 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8 came in, then they just played your opposite number. If you're playing 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3 came in, that's the opposite number. If you're playing 3, 4, 5, and 8, 9, 0 came in, they just played your opposite number. If you're playing 8, 9, 0, 3, 4, 5 came in, just the opposite number to pick 3 you're playing. That's all it represents. Now the beauty of that with this 1-1 rundown here and these 22 numbers is automatically built in. Okay? Like the 004 here, the mirror of that would be 599, which came in twice already from June to now. See, at a glance, you can see what numbers in hit already. That lets you know how these numbers are running automatically at a glance. All right? And where your next hits might come from without guessing. All right? And all these numbers have their opposites in numerical order. They all numerical order from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Okay? Say let's pick a straight. The 0, 1, 5 right here. The opposite number it is 5, 6, 0. See that? And that works the same way on in any of these numbers. Let's see if you can see. Okay, yeah. It's 0, 1, 2. The opposite of it is 6, 7, 8. It's 1, 2, 3. The opposite of it is wait a minute. No. This that's it. 0, 1, 2. I might say that wrong. This 0, 1, 2. The opposite of it is 5, 6, 7. This 1, 2, 3. The opposite of it is 6, 7, 8. All of these work like they got their mirrors. So if you got a column, say this 1, 2, 3 column here don't fall in three months, and it can happen. Yeah, that's how long it takes these numbers to rotate. That's all I'm saying. Jumping off and on these numbers, trying to hit a number every day. That's how they get you. That's how they make their money, because they figure you ain't gonna hold the numbers long enough for them to really hit for you to make no money. But with this column, see, while you watching, you just got an idea. If you pull the number off that column, how long that column gonna have to roll before you hit. Okay, so if you got, say, on a column that ain't hit, and this is what I look for. A column ain't hit in 3 months, I look to see what number and its opposite didn't play. Like, say the 0, 1, 2 didn't play, and its opposite, the 5, 6, 7 didn't play, and the 1, 2, 3, and its opposite, the 6, 7, 8 didn't play. I'm playing those. I'm looking at putting them 4 numbers in my bucket list, because by law of average, which we base this system off of, one of those 2 numbers gonna drop, gonna fall. Okay, and that's what I call track. I track the mirrors like that, and that's very powerful, because as long as you can, some people say, well, they play 1, 2, 3, and they get upset because the 6, 7, 8 come in. But if they had this sheet here, they'd have known that 6, 7, 8 hadn't failed yet. 9 out of 10, that 6, 7, 8 hadn't failed, and that's why I mirrored the number. And that's where all these are. Sometimes you'll play a number and they play that opposite number on you. It's because you didn't know that opposite number hadn't failed yet, along with the other number you was playing. But here you'll always know. You'll always know what's going on with all 1,000 numbers. Like right here. Because when you're looking at each column, you're not looking at just 10 numbers. You're looking at 60 numbers. And this is how you get your 1,000 numbers. You got 60 times 12. 12 times 60 gives you 720 numbers that you're looking at a glance. The doubles, you got 9, because they come 3 different ways. You got 9 of them. 9 times 30 gives you 270 numbers. Okay? And that gives you 720 plus 270 gives you 990 numbers. That 990 numbers plus the 10 on the triples that can only come one way gives you your 1,000 numbers. That's 1 in 1,000 odds. All right? So you can't beat that. All at a glance on one sheet. So if you don't do anything today, write down those 22 numbers and do the 1-1 rundown on them, and just follow me for a while. Okay? But if more the I call them the lotto heads that's going to be more aggressive and see what they like here, they can go all the way back to January and start taking off numbers to see what numbers are left to play, because it's worked by law average. And then if they really, really aggressive, they can go all the way back to 2021 and start checking off, so they can really see what's going on and get caught up. Then they're going to see how to play their numbers and how to hit their numbers, really see them. But if you're a beginner, just follow, but use your own numbers as they hit in your state. Use your own numbers so you'll see how your numbers are falling, because all numbers going to rotate different in all states. All midday numbers going to roll different from evening numbers. So you have to track your own numbers, but start with the sheet with the 1-1 rundown and then start checking them off. All right? Just do the simple 1-1 rundown like I did on the 400. And if you have any questions, just leave a comment. But you can email me momonetary@gmail.com, or you can actually call me and speak with me if you like. Okay. All right. So that's pretty much it on the master pick 3 at a glance sheet, which I call my baby. And after I finish that, what I do is I put it on the calendar. I got a calendar, and I put it on the calendar, mark it down on the calendar. And this is strategy 2 here. It's called pairs. I track the pairs, and it's all at a glance. All right? And what you do, like the 440 here, what I do is I mark off the 4s, and then I mark off the 04. Since it's a double, I only got 2 pairs to mark off on it. This is a double. If it's a straight like 1, 2, 3, I'll mark off the 12, I'll mark off the 13, and I'll mark off the 23, because it got all 3 pairs in there. All right. And the reason I do that, I want to know how long it took for a pair to fall. And when I'm looking for a number to play, and I see a pair ain't failed in 3 months, but I really start looking it's 2 months. If it ain't failed, I start looking to see if I can add it to my bucket list. And usually, where you run a pair down, most people run pairs down like 2, 3. 2, 3 hadn't failed in 100 days. It just failed this month, and I ran it 2, 3, 0, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3. 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, all the way down to 2, 3, 9. 50-cent box. I hit it twice for $100, you know. And that's how I do that. Or any of your pairs, you can run them down just like I did the 230. You just run them down. And then this here is number 3 strategy. What I wanted to know, if a number was cold or hadn't played in a month, in a certain position, I wanted to know what position that number hadn't fell in. So I did 0 to 9 in 3 columns. And when a number would come, like the 440, I would do 440. I do 440, okay? Or whatever number. If it's 1, 2, 3, I do 1, 2, 3. Now, this 1, 2, 3 I have up here last month, I knew that the 2 hadn't failed for 44 days in this spot right here. So that next month, it came with the 230, and with the 2-3 that hadn't failed for 100 days, and it came 230, straight like that. Okay, and we had that on my whiteboard because I had been tracking it. You can see those kind of things, and I had people to hit it. You can't play them all, but you sure can count to 1,000 with my system and know why you're playing them. And so with this 2 here, if you're playing 1, 2, 3, you want to make sure you put 2, 3, play it as 2, 3, 1, start playing it as 2, 3, 1, and playing it as 2, 1, 3, so you can try to hit it straight. Because if they bring that 2 out more, they're going to put it in that first spot if you're playing straight box. Okay? Here, strategy number 4, I track front pairs and back pairs. All right. I'd mark off the 4-4, and I'll mark off the 4-0 back. Okay, now for example, what I'm going to say, the reason why I do that, this is a yearly tracking system. Last year, 04 front didn't fall, and 90 back hadn't failed. 90 back hadn't failed. So when I hit, and I was hitting before, I got to but I was keeping my eye on that 090, and when I hit, I added it to my bucket list, and added to my bucket list and hit it for $500 some odd dollars. So that's what you do. You track your own numbers. You have to track your own numbers if you're really going to hit. I mean, it's just as easy for you to track them as somebody, you try to go somewhere and somebody try to tell you what numbers to play. With this system, it's easy. You're just tracking the front pairs, the back pairs, the number positioning, the pair. And then here, like the 440 that came out, what I did, I put all these here in mirror form, or opposite of each other form. Okay? You still can do it. You still can do it a little, but I had my sheet here, but I just felt I could organize those doubles a little bit more. And that's what I did. I organized the doubles, and I put them in a mirror form, because I'd mark off the 044, and at any time I would know if a number and its opposite in the doubles didn't play. At any time I'd know if the doubles and its number didn't play. So what I would do, I'll check them off and say I'd have maybe 1 or 2 columns that didn't fall. I'll carry them over into the next year, because this is a yearly tracking form. Carry those over into those 4 numbers over to the next year and look to play those. When I hit, I know that by law average, they would have to come in. And that's strategy number 5. So, and that would be it. Once you make these sheets out, and a lot of people are making them out, with the 22 numbers and this sheet here, and the rundowns. And once you make them out, you're good to go. And it won't take, it take me about 10 minutes to kind of check them off and study them. And then one thing I'll do, like this sheet here, I have a sheet. I'll just take a picture of it and put them in my phone. That way I can study them if I'm, somewhere not doing anything, and see how my number's falling at all times. I just take a picture of it and put them in the phone. So, all right. So I'd like to thank everybody for being with me today. I hope I explained everything as well as I could. If you're new and you need more information, always feel free to call me. And then if you've been with me a long time, I hope you're happy with the results that I tried to show everybody. I'm hoping. I know people are hitting. I know that much, because they've let me know, and they've called me. So if I can help you in any way, please call me, or please email me or whatever, and I'll do my best to make sure you're successful with Pick 3 at a glance, and being successful as part of the family and growing together. So please like, share, comment, and subscribe to help my channel grow. Thank you. Play up till they come. Make that money, y'all. Peace and love. God bless.